Hello and welcome to the Rhythm and Roots Show with Rohan and Al of the Dublin City Rounders, your weekly dose of ragtime, music hall, bluegrass, country blues, early jazz, western swing, and more. We got live sessions and interviews with guests local and around the world, recorded at Beardfire Studio, Dublin, Ireland. Be sure to like Rhythm and Roots on Facebook, catch up with the podcast on Spreaker.com, and don't forget you can become a Rhythm and Roots Patreon patron today. Now enjoy the show. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Very welcome to Rhythm and Roots on Near FM 90.3 this Friday day. How are you, Al?
That was very welcome. Are you sure they're that welcome?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
How are you, Al?
I'm pretty good.
My name's Rohan. That is Al, who you can hear there is pretty good, which is better than usual. Mm-hmm. Mental Health Week and all that. It's good to be pretty good on Mental Health Day. Or is that would have been yesterday? Yeah, so it doesn't matter anymore,
really.
Does it? No, we can be mad again. We got a great show for you today. Dori Freeman put out a record on the 27th of September. The new record is called Every Single Star, and it is excellent. So we're going to play a tune off that record, and we're also going to have a little bit of a retrospective. Almost a year ago, Dori dropped in and played a couple of tunes while herself and her husband were touring Ireland, and they had an interview. So we're going to have a little listen back to that to celebrate the release of the new record. So if you didn't catch that interview with the wonderful Dori Freeman before, you will catch it today. So let's catch some cool tunes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's start with a little bit of Harry Champion, with a little bit of Cucumber. I come, you come, come. Is that what he says? I believe so, yes. Yeah. So the lyrics of this song are very important to me and, of course, Al as well. They are a song that... it's a song that we enjoy, we like. It's one of the most important Harry Champion music hall tunes, and I think you'll see why it's a wonderful tune. It's called A Little Bit of Cucumber.
Now I was winged on cucumber and on my wedding day, when the fun was over and the guests had gone away, my old darling said to me, you must be hungry, Joe. Is there anything you fancy? I said, fancy, don't you know? I like pickled onions, I like pickled lily, pickled cabbage is all right with a bit of cold meat on Sunday night. I can go to Martha's, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, little bit of cucumber. I went flying through the air with my old college chum. Suddenly he said to me, we're bound for kingdom come. Have you anything on your brain before you wear a crown? I began to shake and said, write this confession down. I like pickled onions, I like pickled lily, pickled cabbage is all right with a bit of cold tripe on Sunday night. I can go to Martha's, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, little bit of cucumber. Several years of married life have brought me lots of joys. I don't know how many girls, but think there's 14 boys. When the last one came to town, he fairly turned me head. He was mocked with the cucumber, and the first word that he said was, I like pickled onions, I like pickled lily, pickled cabbage is all right with bubble and sweet on Sunday night. I can go to my aunt's, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, little bit of cucumber. To the Lord Mayor's banquet I went in one foggy day. When I saw the grub, it took my appetite away. With paragraphs and sharpinches and pigs heads up with game. I said, I don't care for that, you don't know who I am. I like pickled onions, I like pickled lily, pickled cabbage is all right with a bit of cold meat on Sunday night. I can go to Martha's, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, you come, little bit of cucumber. Let's sing then. I like pickled onions, I like pickled lily, pickled cabbage is all right with a bit of cold meat on Sunday night. I can go to Martha's, what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, little bit of cucumber. This time then I like pickled onions, I like pickled lily, pickled cabbage is all right with a bit of cold meat on Sunday night. I can go to my Martha's, but what I do prefer is a little bit of cucumber, little bit of cucumber. 1990.
A little bit of cucumber there from Harry Champion. Who does not enjoy a little bit of cucumber? Really, who wouldn't enjoy a little bit of cucumber?
I'm not sure. I think that's a question for our listeners.
Yeah. Nope, they didn't have an answer either. Next up, we've got the Dubtones, Irish ska group. Excellent, high energy band. But sometimes even they need energy. This is the Dubtones with Give Me Energy.
Do what you wanna do, this music's like a kick in the head. A jump a beat of euphoria that's never dead. Smash that sound into the ground. And give it something of euphoria that you found. Do what you wanna do, this music's like a kick in the head. A jump a beat of euphoria that's never dead. Smash that sound into the ground. And give it something of euphoria that you found. So turn it up and turn it up. Go buy some of that honey. Give me energy. Just leave it all behind. Just happen and tell it, boy. Give me energy. Back at your fast food clutches on your pulses in the street. It's all been done, but the pops is on the enemy. Careful people all the time. So turn it up, go and stand in line. So turn it up and turn it up. Go bright to my monotony. Give me energy. Just leave it all behind. Just happen and tell it, boy. Give me energy. So turn it up and turn it up. Go bright to my monotony. Give me energy. Just leave it all behind. Just happen and tell it, boy. Give me energy.
That was Give Me Energy
I
from...
think that gave me some energy.
It gave me energy for
Yeah.
sure. Which is, it's ironic. I mean, they're the ones asking for the energy, but it actually gave me energy.
So poetic.
Maybe we've discovered the source of infinite renewable energy.
Perhaps.
They want it, but they also provide it. So it's like a loop.
Yeah.
Anyway, excellent.
Oh no, I think I hear the FBI.
They've come to destroy us. That was the Dubtones with Give Me Energy. Great Irish ska there. I was just saying to Alex as we were listening to that, kind of early Rancid or early face-to-face kind of vibes off of that one. So we're going to have a listen to Dori Freeman now. This is the new song off the new record, which is called Every Single Star, getting great reviews in the likes of Rolling Stone magazine.
Just a little
publication. What?
Yeah, pretty much.
Finish your sentence. So we're going to be hearing a little listen back to our interview with Dori Freeman later in the program. But first of all, we're going to have a listen to the brand new song from Dori Freeman. Go on.
Hey, I see what you did there.
That's the name of the song, ladies and gentlemen, but I was also telling Al to play the song. Go on.
Go on, break it like I knew you would. Don't try to fake it like you just met like that little heart inside your chest. You'll always do whatever serves you best. And when he's older, do you think he will be blind to all the memories and pictures in his mind of who was there to love and care for him the most, and who was sometimes there to flicker like a ghost? Go on, get out of my head. Go on, you don't even care. Maybe you'll come around and change your ways. That fog you're living in might finally erase. I know within you there is good deep down, but I'm done looking for a thing I never found. Go on, get out of my head. Go on, you don't even care. I don't know what you came here for. I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know you anymore. Go on, get out of my head. Go on, you don't even care. You don't even care. You don't even care. Go
Grandpapa got drunk this morning, and it made Grandmama mad. Grandpapa got drunk this morning, and it made Grandmama mad. 'Cause he done lost all the money, Lord, that he ever had. Now there's no use to worry, there's no use to grieve and mourn. Now there's no use to worry, there's no use to grieve and mourn. Now just go ahead and be happy, try to carry my good wax on. Now you're too old to marry, and the Lord won't let you divorce your wife. Now you're too old to marry, and the Lord won't let you divorce your wife. Now go ahead and try to be happy. Grandmama might take your life. Now you know you're old, and your doggone blood running cold. Now you know you're old, bloody cold. Said you used to be a hot papa, but you can't serve no more sweet jelly roll. Now listen here, Grandpapa. Grandmama said, sit down and be yourself. Now listen here, Grandpapa. Grandmama said, sit down and be yourself. But at the day that she quit you, you know you can't get nobody else.
That was, of course, Kokomo Arnold there with Grandpa Got Drunk.
Doesn't he always?
He does always. Does your grandpa get drunk? Let us
know.
Let us know in the comments below and smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, here on Rhythm and Roots on Near FM with Rohan and Al.
And ring the bell.
Ring that notification bell if you want notifications. So we've got lots more cool music for you today. We've got a Rhythm and Roots first coming up now in a moment, and after 119 episodes, something like that, a lot of episodes, we're running out of firsts. I mean, we could play some death metal or something, I suppose, one time. We might have already done that.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, we haven't, as far as I know, played any rap or hip-hop.
We have not.
Modern, but, that's all about to change. We are not becoming a rap show, per se.
No.
However...
we are selling out.
We are selling, and we got the big cash monies. A big wad of cash was given to us from the rap gods. And they said, play a rap song. That's actually not what happened.
No.
What happened...
It would have been good if it happened.
Very much so. We would have loads of the monies.
Yeah.
But what actually happened is that
Duke Dimez happened.
Duke Dimez happened. Yes, very good point. Duke Dimez is a rapper, hip-hop artist from Raheny. Well, he's based in Raheny.
It's kind of a long story.
It's a long story. He has his roots, Irish man, of course, but grew up for a period in London and also for a period in Sligo, but living in Raheny, just around the corner from Near FM. It's his new single out today, Crackpot Dealer, and it is it's important to support local music of all kinds, even here on Rhythm and Roots. So, ladies and gentlemen, do enjoy the debut of rap on Rhythm and Roots. This is Duke Dimez with Crackpot Dealer out today, and you can get it on Spotify and all those places. Enjoy.
Yeah, listen, know what it is. Street. Yeah, it's the crackpot dealer, handsome geezer, smoking on a damn strong reefer. So I don't worry about the haves and the have-nots either. Bruv, won't be chatting grease when the gang come see ya. When the gang come see ya, won't be chatting grease when the gang come see ya. Like, looking like money, I'm looking like euros. Funny, came a long way from fights outside the Robertos. Got the gas a full blast turbo, raced in the fire, that's inferno. Never rated us, now we all curveballs. Might visit ISIS way out in Puerto. Had the party with all the boys and the girls. If it ain't about that P or that's dirt, bro. Since they blazing the herbs lows, and my ex said have a disturbed soul, but that's how it is. On the block, been around a bit. Ask anybody, yeah, I'm down with grit. I don't accept no deals unless it sounds legit. Where they spacemen always got a hound and fit. You'll get smoked just like an ounce of pith. You can't handle the young scoundrels drip in the house with my bitch just chilling on a roll like I'm billing. Call me a murderer, cause we making the killing. Never take no loss, I'm a real boss winning. Duke Dimez just that villain. They want brothers back home and they still doing drillings. I'm like, the world, that's how I'm feeling. The crackpot dealer, handsome geezer, smoking on a damn strong reefer. So I don't worry about the haves and the have-nots either. Bruv, won't be chatting grease when the gang come see ya. When the gang come see ya, won't be chatting grease when the gang come see ya. Like, see the strength, no weakness. Claim to see these men are Aegis. They don't make sense when they're speaking. Knack at them, so I leave them bleeding. One shot to the jaw, Knock back like a rocket pure. Don't want it with my squad, we raw, taking drugs, dust till dawn. See the hate, well, it all. Call my dogs and you'll get mauled. Most my ups, all my fault. But now it's time to ball, yeah. Straight up on the rampage, getting blazed, bruv, yeah, sipping champagne. You derate us, well, that's a damn shame. I'm done with the fake love, no more bad days. Why do you listen to what they say? I'ma do me regardless. Getting reloads at a cipher like I banged in a whole new cartridge. Yeah, I'm always one to start. I ain't got nothing to brush under the carpet. I used to be heartless, now I'm trying to find where my heart is. Cause it's the crack pot dealer, handsome geezer, smoking on a damn strong reefer. So I don't worry about the haves and the have-nots either. Bruv, we'll be chatting grease when the gang comes see ya. When the gang comes see ya, yeah. We'll be chatting grease when the gang comes see ya.
Waiting for the Robert E. Lee. That was a long time ago. I hope they're not still waiting for the Robert E. Lee.
Yeah.
That was probably over 100 years ago that song was recorded. Billy Murray there with the Heidelberg Quartet waiting on the Robert E. Lee.
It's actually the Heidelberg Quintet.
Oh, really?
You're forgetting
Sorry.
about
the whatever.
one of the guys.
We're going to be taking a break after this next tune, and then directly after that we're going to be hearing Dori Freeman live in studio. We had her in here just under a year ago playing a couple of songs live and having a chat with us about music. Her new record is out now, so do get online and check it out. And do keep in mind when you listen back to this interview in the second part of the program that any gigs or anything mentioned, of course, are in the past, so do not get confused.
Unless you have a time machine and
course,
you can,
yes.
in fact, travel back in time and go and see her.
Well, yeah, for those that can do that, what I just said does not apply. We're going to have a little listen to a little bit of Careless Love from Darby and Tarleton, and we will catch you after the break. Cheerio.
Love, oh love, oh careless love.
heart of a many-poor girl, but you'll never break this heart of mine. Always when my money you could blow, when my money you could blow, when my money you could blow, love you always hung around my door. When my money you could spend, when my money you could spend, when my money you could spend, now you'll pass my door and never look in. Must I go bound while you go free? Must I go bound while you go free? Must I go bound while you go free? I'd love some man he don't love me. I cried last night and the night before. I cried last night and the night before. I cried last night and the night before, but I never cry for you anymore.
Till I had a little baby, I never knew that I could love someone like I love you. Yellow hair like a marigold, big old heart waiting to unfold. Your little hand in mine I hold. I'll be here till you won't let go. Nobody's gonna love you like I do. Nobody's gonna love you like I do. Till I had a little baby, I never knew that I could love someone like I love you. You used to fit right on my side, spinning around like a merry-go-round. Nothing to fear and nothing too high, wearing your soul right on the outside. Nobody's gonna love you like I do. Nobody's gonna love you like I do. Till I had a little baby, I never knew that I could love someone like I love you.
ladies and gentlemen, to Rhythm and Roots on Near FM 90.3. The song you just heard there was Like I Do, performed live in studio by the one and only Dori Freeman, and Nick joining her on percussion there as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us on the show, Dori.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Not a problem at all. I was talking to you before this chat here anyway. It must have been about 3 or 4 years ago. Myself and my brother, we finished a show, and this guy came up, obviously here in the same, or I mean, it's not exactly the same, but kind of, slightly Appalachian. I think we did I'll Fly Away or something like that, and a few tunes, and he came up, he's like, do you know Dori Freeman? Dori Freeman? And I'm like, no, and but he was so zealous. And he was so into it, and he was so into your stuff that I wrote it down on my phone, and I went home, and I went on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. So as soon as I saw that you had dates here, I reached out to Gary, and we made it happen. So it's an absolute pleasure to have you in the studio and to hear you perform live as well. So let's go through a few things. I mean, first of all, this is your first time in Dublin.
Yes, first time in Ireland.
Wow, first time in Ireland. And do you know, like, sometimes I ask people this, do you have any, like, heritage relatives?
Yeah,
what's going
I do.
on there?
My grandmother's maiden name was Dooley.
Okay.
So
doesn't get much more Irish.
It's pretty Irish, yeah. So somewhere, in a few
You'll have
generations back, somebody came over from Ireland.
Well, that's amazing, because, I mean, and I think even the part of the country you're from, the States, I'm going to read it this time so that I get it exactly right. Well, first of all, Galax, that's probably the coolest sci-fi-est name of a place I've ever heard. Is that how you call it?
Galax.
Galax.
It's all right.
Wow.
Literally everyone that's not from there says Galax. So
also, I might have to step in and correct you on Appalachia before Dori rips your head off.
Oh, okay, sorry, okay. So how did
I've
what
tried
about
to let that go?
No. Let's tell me about
most people
this.
say
Appalachian
or Appalachian.
Oh, okay.
When you read
Is
it,
it
it looks like
pronunciation?
that.
But generally everyone in the area that we live in says Appalachian.
Appalachian. Okay. Whew. I'm just glad you guys are on the other side of the room and there's no sharp objects near Dori that she can throw at me. So, okay. No, I appreciate that because really, I mean, my experience of it is reading the backs of CDs, and things like that, and I just pronounce it.
Well, I mean, I feel like the farther north you go, like in the States, people do say Appalachian. I mean, it just really depends on where you're at. But
right. Well, I trust you over those
it's
other
part
people.
Of our crusade.
Okay. Correct.
To correct the pronunciation of Appalachian.
Well, it's working. I'm not going to forget. I saw the fire in your eyes there. It scarred me deep in my soul.
Great.
So, Appalachia. So you're from Virginia and Galax.
Galax, yeah.
How did you... I know you come from a musical background, musical family, but for those who don't know, how did you get involved in music and develop it?
Well, my dad and my grandpa are both musicians, and my dad, he plays and teaches for a living, so I was just kind of always around it as a child. And when I was little, he tried to get me to take fiddle lessons from him, and I just had no interest or patience for it at all. So he just kind of let me pursue it on my own, and then eventually I started to play guitar and sing and write songs, and so just kind of being around it all those years, eventually I got involved in it,
So quite organically, really.
Yeah.
Have you gone back to the fiddle since?
No.
What a steep learning curve. It sounds terrible for a long time,
well, I
doesn't
just,
it?
I just don't have patience for it. I mean, I'm not a very, I realize that you have to commit a lot of time to learning instruments, and guitar is about as far as I can go.
Well, look, the thing is, I suppose the thing that sticks out to a lot of people when they first hear your stuff is the voice, and that's the really pure and unique and beautiful thing about what you do. And of course, it's important to surround yourself with good musicians to support that. There's no need to learn the fiddle, is there?
No, I think I'm past that.
Yeah, it's all good. Look, no one's gonna care. It's all good. So something as well we were chatting to earlier, and it always makes my heart skip a beat a little bit when someone mentions or references the Louvin brothers. Hugely influential, and in my opinion, probably the best close harmony duo I've ever heard.
Absolutely agree with that. Yeah.
And so how, because the way I found them, or the way we came across them, was through things like Graham Parsons and Flying Burrito Brothers and the Byrds and stuff, them doing Christian Life, Satan is Real, songs like that, and then researching back from there. But is it something that, again, your dad and your grandpa used to listen to? Or?
Yeah, it's something that my dad just played a lot. I mean, he has a big record collection, and as a child, he would just play a lot of different kinds of music for me, which I think has had a big impact on why I play so many different styles. But Louvin Brothers was definitely one of the earliest groups that I can remember listening to, and it's just always left a big impact. So.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. I saw your Instagram post, Santa is Real.
Oh, yeah.
Over Christmas as well.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very cool. I showed
It's
up.
a pretty great one.
So another thing I was just, speaking of Instagram stalking, I call it research, but, it depends on your intention, at least there's a radio interview, so that helps my cause here. But who else was Jim Lauderdale? I saw you hanging out with him a little while back.
Yeah,
How was that? He's a great guy. We've met him
it was great. I got to do a songwriting workshop with him at IBMA in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it was really fun. It was great. Yeah.
Isn't he? He's one of great energy and just incredible kind of enthusiasm for what he does.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've played with him before in Dublin, in Whelan's, and he was so encouraging and so present, as well.
Yeah.
I think a lot of artists who've been doing it a long time, it's very easy for them to kind of do their sound check and disappear, and then kind of make themselves very scarce. Which is it's personalities as well. I think some people that suits them better. But he's unreal for kind of the interaction and the support.
Yeah, he tries to really connect with everyone, I think. He's kind of like a fairy godmother of like country music, He really, he's very encouraging and wants people to do well, and he's a very nice guy.
He is indeed. Speaking of another nice guy, by the time people are listening to this, of course, this will have been yesterday. This is a pre-record, so but there's a show taking place tonight. Hopefully most people who listen to this show listened to it last week and have got their tickets and are going to the show anyway. But you will have done tonight. This is very kind of, I don't know, Doctor Who or the Twilight Zone or something going on here. But tonight at St. Mickens, as far as we understand, that's the pronunciation. In Dublin, you're playing with a guy who's a bit of a legend here, Neil Toner. He's a great songwriter, and he's a huge, I guess, well of information. He's a huge studier of bluegrass, Appalachian music, and all that kind of stuff. It should be a really good show. How did that come about, or how did you get in touch, or was it just through the Trad Fest, or?
It must have just been through Trad Fest.
Yeah.
We honestly didn't know that we were even paired until we got the Trad Fest brochure, and we were like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Well, no, you'll have a great show, and the styles should match really well together. So for anyone who didn't catch it, I'm sure there'll be some photos and stuff like that coming up on social media over the next little while. So in terms of the whole the recording thing, you had the record Letters Never Read in 2017, and that was produced by Teddy Thompson, which is really cool. Do you want to talk a little bit how that all came about?
Yeah, so he produced my very first record as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just reached out to him on social media, and it worked.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Surprisingly worked, and it just kind of snowballed from there. And so he produced the first one, and then I asked, if he'd like to work together again, and he did. And he also produced the one we just recorded that hasn't come out yet. So it's been a good team so far.
So tell us about... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Nick.
We'll be opening for him tomorrow in Belfast.
That's right, yeah.
So
oh, really?
If you are hearing this
Why was this
on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
So this is Friday
on
night?
The train. Yes.
Yes, Friday night.
And they've still got time. It's 4:30 on a Friday. So
at the Box. I mean,
the Black Box in Belfast.
Box,
yeah.
At the Black Box in Belfast.
Yes.
Opening for Teddy Thompson. How did it... Because I checked your dates on the website and it wasn't up there. Was this a bit of a last minute thing? Or?
It might have been
it's probably just my lack of, career business savvy and forgetfulness to put things up online.
Well, thank you for mentioning that, because anyone who is listening to this can indeed hop a train, or of course, if they're listening in Belfast, if they're streaming it, they can just walk down the road, I presume, to the Black Box.
Yeah.
Excellent. That should be a really good show.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And then after that, on the 27th, is there anything before the Glasgow show? Between Belfast and Glasgow? Okay.
A plane flight.
I believe.
Plane flight.
Just a
well,
flight.
That's good, because
Some
if you were
wandering
swimming, I'd be a bit worried.
Glasgow.
Wandering, and it's your first time in Glasgow as well?
Yeah.
Is it your first time in the UK in general? Or?
No, I've been to London a couple times.
Okay.
And Cambridge. And
we were just at the, Bristol...
The festival?
They call it? Yeah.
Oh, the Long Road Festival.
in
Okay,
Bristol.
in Bristol.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I've been to England a few times, but never to Scotland and Ireland.
Excellent. And so with the new record, it's done and dusted. When's it out? What's the story there?
It's pretty much done. Yeah, there's a few things we're kind of going back to and just like tweaking, but hopefully it'll be out like in the early summer this year. Yeah.
And are you going to come back or what?
Oh yeah, we're going to be back in May for Kilkenny
Roots Festival. Yeah, no, it's Kilkenny Roots Festival is one of the. It's just so well supported, that town. They have a comedy festival as well in Kilkenny, and Roddy Clear, the DJ at KCLR, they love your stuff, and John Clear, who organises a lot of the stuff. It's very familial. It's very friendly. It's really well supported. Awesome. People come from all over the country, even from Europe, to go to it. So you're going to have a really good time. And so the record will be out for that. Are you going to be?
It probably won't be out at that point. It'll just be.
Oh yeah, because that's almost really early, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be the cusp. Yeah.
We have a slightly undercover project coming out before then, though. Hopefully. With his
super secret.
We've been working on a record with Dori's grandfather.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Wow.
With a lot of his songs.
Yeah, he's 86.
Whoa! Wow. Excellent. So this is this when's this going to be out? Because I got to hear this.
Definitely before May, sometime in the next few months.
Springtime.
Well, listen, do send
late
that
winter,
over.
springtime, but yeah,
I'd love to play a few tunes.
Mostly original songs that he's written over the years.
Wow.
And then a couple like old standard covers.
Yeah.
And it's Nick and myself and my dad and my grandfather. So
wow. Oh, that's got to be fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds
really
great.
It's almost like a memoir or something, isn't it?
Absolutely,
Because has he ever recorded anything of his stuff
he
before?
has, but only in band formations.
Okay.
He's never done like an actual solo record just of his own material. So
excellent.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward. Do send that on, please,
Yes.
and we'll give it some airing here over Ireland side. I don't know, is that this side of the Atlantic? So we've got to wrap up shortly, but is there anything you would like to say with regard to the song we're about to hear? It's a new one. It hasn't really been recorded. Is this appearing? This isn't appearing on the record even, is it?
Yeah, this will be on the new record.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Both these songs
both of these songs will be on the new record. Yeah.
Okay, great. But this one's the newer of the two. You said you've played it live a few times, but...
Yeah, they're both about the same. I guess
Okay.
we've been playing them live for about the same amount of time. Yeah, the one that you played first is one that I wrote about my daughter.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you. And this next one is another new one.
What's this one about?
Just like missing your loved one when they're gone, and kind of what it's about, or what it feels like to be in a relationship with someone who is also a musician, and when they're gone traveling and you're at home, and vice versa.
Yeah.
It's kind of about that.
Bit of an on-the-road song as well.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'd like to thank you so much, both of you, for taking the time to drop in. I'm sure it's been pretty hectic. You got to get off now and get ready for the show.
Yep.
With Neil Toner at St. Mickens for the Temple Bar Trad Festival. And everyone listening at home, do enjoy the next tune. What's the name of the song?
That's How I Feel. I forgot what order we were doing.
I forgot because Dori forgot too.
It's called That's How I Feel, yeah.
That's How I Feel. Listen, thanks so much, guys.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
One shoe on the side of the road, one bag in the wind blowing cold, one face in the picture I hold. That's how I feel when I'm without you.
The wonderful Dori Freeman there from the past. We are now back into the present day.
We are, and
it is the 11th.
we will be going into the future as well.
Oh, really?
We're always traveling through time forwards.
Yes, that's true, but we are always trapped in the present. So we're not going into the future.
Kind of a conundrum then.
I mean, we are, but we aren't. I think it was Einstein that said that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We are, but we aren't. Or was it, we are, but we amn't?
I think it was that, actually.
I am, but I amn't going into the future. Sorry. Getting your education here on Rhythm and Roots. Let's have a listen to a song. This is Ashley and Foster with the Bay Rum Blues.
Well, I went to Gaystone and started drinking bay rum. First thing I know, the police grab my arm, says, "Come on, boy, you're jailhouse bound." Well, hello, buddy, I know you. Turned over slipper, run down shoe, you're on your way to the rail exchange. Well, I drunk one bottle, didn't mean no harm. Next thing I know, the police grab my arm, says, "Come on, boy, you're chain gang bound, second offense." Some people says bay rum's a good tonic. My buddy says it's good for your stomach. He's on his way to the rail exchange. Well, election night I went uptown. Them bay rum hounds hanging around pretty close to the rail exchange. Roosevelt was wet and Hoover was dry. Give me bay rum and let Hoover by. I'm on my way to the rail exchange.
And that brings us to the end of yet another Rhythm and Roots here on Near FM 90.3. I'd like to thank you very much for joining us on another adventure through time and space. We heard music from the wonderful Duke Dimez, first ever rap tune here on Rhythm and Roots. We had the excellent Dubtones from Dublin, Harry Champion with his little bit of Cucumber, brand new Dori Freeman, some old Billy Murray, Careless Love, some new old Dori Freeman.
Yep.
And we're going to finish the show with some Byron G. Harlan. They Gotta Quit Kicking My Dog Around. But before we finish up, there was something you wanted to say, wasn't there?
Yes, I would just like to say that I don't think anyone in the history of radio has ever played a Billy Murray song following a rap song. So I would like to congratulate us for doing that.
I think we are in deservation.
Is that a word?
No, it's not, but, I think people understand what it means.
Yeah.
We deserve congratulations.
We do.
But yeah, basically, congratulations are in order. And orders are things you place at restaurants.
Yeah.
And restaurants are the exact kind of place you wouldn't want a dog. and a dog is something you definitely shouldn't kick around.
That was seamless.
Very, very good segue there from me. In fact, I think congratulations are in order. Order.
Let's go to the restaurant.
All right, let's finish the show. Thank you so much for listening, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back next week for more of the Rhythm and Roots on Near FM, so do enjoy Byron G. Harlan with They Gotta Quit Kicking My Dog Around. Good night.
Bye.
Once me lamb breaks and old Bill Brown cuts a load of corn to town, and old Jim Dog, the ornery cut, he just naturally followed us. Every time I come to town, the boys keep kicking my dog around. Makes no difference if he is a hound, they gotta quit kicking my dog around. As we drive past Sam Johnson's store, Hassler yaps him out the door. When Jim he stops to smell a box, they shied at him a bunch of rocks. Get out of there, you Jim hound. Makes no difference if he is a hound, they gotta quit kicking my dog around. They tied a tin can to his tail and run him past the county jail. And that naturally makes me sore. And them he cussed and Bill he swore. Every time I come to town, the boys keep kicking my dog around. Makes no difference if he is a hound, they gotta quit kicking my dog around. Me and Lamb breaks and old Bill Brown, we lost no time in a jumping down, and we wiped them ducks up on the ground for kicking my old dog around. Every time I come to town, the boys keep kicking my dog around. Makes no difference if he is a hound, they gotta quit kicking my dog around. Folks say a dog can't hold no grudge, but once when I got too much buzz, them pound up tried to do me up, but they didn't count on old Jim Pup. Every time I come to town, the boys keep kicking my dog around. Makes no difference if he is a hound, they gotta quit kicking my dog around. Him see his Duke bar and den, and he listened to them gentlemen, and he sure must up the courthouse wall with the rags and meat and the hide and the haw. Every time I come to town, the boys keep kicking my dog around. Makes no difference if he is a hound, they gotta quit kicking my dog around.